I'm Taya from Ukraine and welcome to my channel again. Right now I'm in Western Ukraine, Lviv city, the city of old buildings, restaurants, nice atmosphere and coffee, gingerbread, you will see why. Anyway, this is 5 or even 6 hours from Kiev by train and 1 hour flight. Stay up with me if you're interested to travel to Lviv. This is top places you should visit in Lviv, Lviv Opera House. As you can see, it has mixing architecture. By the way, there are a lot of buildings that were designed by Western European. This was built in the beginning of 20th century. I highly recommend you to go at the evening to have a nice performance of opera or ballet. Another top visited places in Lviv, this is Market Square. Behind me there's Bell Tower and this is the governmental building. And you can go upstairs to see the beautiful view of Lviv, the city of lions like Singapore.
Different lion.
It's called like that because of the name of the founder of the city is Lev, and it's the same as the word lion in Ukrainian language. So this is Danilo Galitsky, the Grand Prince of Galicia and Volyn. He is also the father of Lev Danilovich. Change, no change. It's a typical Ukrainian problem, no change. Have smaller currency. Finally! There are two famous high points in Lviv. It's this one, Bell Tower, and also High Castle. I recommend you too. It's a park. So you decide, but in both cases you need to go upstairs and burn your fat, you know. I don't know where else cemetery can be the sightseeing of the city, but in Lviv, Lchakiv cemetery is the top places you should visit. And I'm going to tell you why. It was actually started to build in the end of 18th century, and it started with that Austrian government didn't let people to bury their relatives in the city. Yeah, it's weird to have cemetery in the city, so they just say, okay guys, you have another place and please do this. So in Lchakiv at the beginning, mostly big, famous, important people started to be buried. That's why all their graves, they look like monuments, very rich. And there are many famous writers that are buried here. One of them is Ivan Franko. To visit this place, there is no difficulty. You can go by yourself. Entrance cost only $1. When you come in, you feel like an open-air museum, not a place you should avoid. I need to admit that there are few military memorials, such as Marsovo Pole,
which is dedicated to Soviet soldiers who died in battle against the Nazi invaders. Also Polish Memorial, who died during the Polish-Ukrainian War of 1918-1919, and there are buried soldiers who were fighting in modern war at the east. However, I honestly assume that back then people didn't suppose this place become just a tourist attraction, a park. For cultural experience it's worth visiting, but everything depends on you.
What else I wanted to tell you, that Lviv is closer to Europe by its location, right? So it has more connection and had more connections with Western Europe. That's why there are a lot of nationalities who spirit on this park, a lot of Polish, Austrian Hungarians. Also that nowadays you need to be either relative to have the place on this cemetery or have a lot of money or be important person. When you go down and you hear race sounds, there's football field behind these trees.
Restaurant culture in Lviv is well developed. Anywhere you will go, you will find a place to eat. To tell you about the most popular restaurants, I need to make a special dedicated video. Today we just stopped on this nice restaurant with panorama, it's very cozy, and European food.
This is really huge plate, guys. Look, just a half of the table. So it's a fancy restaurant and everything decorated really fancy with flowers. This is tartar from tune. This is duck, and I ordered chicken with spinach. So let's try and see.
So it's like cream cheese, or just heavy cream with spinach and bacon, guys. Who loves bacon? I know you like bacon. It's pretty salty. Let's try the potato. I love this kind of potato, not French fries. It's too much fat for me, but we call it like a home style potato.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I put a lot of efforts in it. Please support me and wait for part 2. See you!